Good morning. Hello there, bonsai beginners. Today we're going to repot this large Concina ficus to its bonsai pot. We just harvested this from the ground, and today we're going to repot this into a bonsai pot to start its root training. So this is my selected front. Of course, I'll give it a 360 first. Okay, that's the back view. There's a big cut there. So you see my style of bonsaiing a ficus tree is I make large cuts. No, these are brutal cuts, but I guess for you beginners, it is also good to see how these are made, so that because somehow we do not like to cut, and we are at a pity of the plants, but there's no other way that this can become bonsais. So back again, that's the front, and so balik dito dong. So the first thing to do again is to put a layer of sand, and this is a coarse sand. Okay, more. Okay, I've showed already this in other videos, so let's not put what's dito. Ibalik. So then you try to position your plant in the pot, and as you can see, there is a lot of excess. So okay, so you plant your bonsai asymmetrically in the pot and a little bit leaning to the viewer. Okay. And then we remove excess fruit. Okay, so and as well as arrange some roots if you can. So for example, this one is crossing the tree, so I do not like that. So I cut and try to arrange everything that will fit into the pot. So again, I'm trimming some roots here. You do not worry about roots of ficuses because they grow so fast, and we are lucky here in the tropical areas because we do not have winters, and basically all seasons are growing season for ficuses. There's a aerial root, and I'm trying to preserve that and leave it there. Though some people, especially Filipinos, are very superstitious, and if they say large ficuses like this, then they're afraid. But anyway, for those international viewers who would like still a ficus, then this may be for you. Okay, so 360 degrees down. I think I have already fitted. Okay. Some here still. Okay, put this at the front. Some still has to be removed. This one. And then the next thing that we would do is to tie this. Okay. Tigtida daw. Okay, tie. Start tying. Just snug. Okay, and after snuggingly tying it, then you have to check whether your position is still good. So, okay, so this is my selected front because this is the widest view of the base, and also because of this this is now the new leader, which is very leaning towards the viewer. So this is now the front, but there are problems like this one. This is a problem branch because it is a poking, so this has to go, and I'll be doing brutal cuts, and so I hope you beginners will bear with me and just watch. Okay, thank you. That one has to go. And even here, so I would like the leader to really grow and be higher from the rest. So these ones are, I'm cutting them short also because I would like them to be short, short noded. Okay, this one has to go, and we will grow from these branches. Okay. This one too has to go. Okay. See, this is its first node. Then this one too is too long. The internode is too long. This one too is so. Okay, this is the node, but this one is too long again, so we cut. And my assist is putting on glue. So this one too are too long. Oh, I have a problem actually for this. I don't want to make a twin trunk. I would like to make this to be the first branch. So I'd like this to grow only here, and it will be totally separate from the apex. So as you might expect, we have to let this go. Okay. So I'd like to cut it a little bit slanting so that the growth will be here rather than here. And then we apply glue. See, stabilize ko na dong. Kanino dong. Gitoy ko. Okay. Of course, we can use this for cuttings. So basically, this one is too long. Okay, so another little cut. So basically, it's just, this is sort of back to square one. So I will cut a little bit like that, because I'd like to grow the branch at the bottom. See, hopefully this will grow here. Okay, then you remove foliages. Okay. This one is too long. Okay, that's it. So this is the only acceptable branch. Okay, and this will grow fast because of this root. So in this case now we are going to leave this, and hopefully it will also cover this. So kuha ko na itong knob cutter. So this is one problem. Can you focus? This is one problem because there's a big cut and still showing. So the way to do this is actually to enable this with your branch cutter. Enable. So that. And then seal. So actually this one was not sealed when this was cut, so it's rotting here. No, but this is the problem with ficus, it can rot very easily. So if this will be sealed well, then there's no problem with ficus healing this. But the problem was that when this was in the ground yet, I wasn't able to seal that. What I did only was to trim. So again, so you have to. It's not really that bad if you make the wounds a lot larger. What is important is that water can drain down. Water can drain down. Then it would be easier for the plant to repair this to cover this because it is smoother. So, like that. So basically that's the way we do it. And we have another wound here. Stabilize ko na ito. Ikon ito. Lagi. There's another dead portion here, but for now I cannot do anything about that. Anyway, I will have to see. When I work with this, I will have to watch the taper. So again, this is the back view, and the front view is there. This branch would need to go because it's so long, although it's a little bit carved, but the taper is lost. This one is as thick as this, so it should be that this portion, this one should be smaller than this. So it's basically the same. So this will have to go. So I can do this with ficuses because they grow so fast, and this will be able to catch up in a year's time. This will have good growth, almost as thick, and I can reshape it again by cutting and some wirings. But if you notice, when I wired this was still very small like this, but then the wire marks did not go away. So now I've decided that all my ficuses will be clip and grow. That's it for today. Thank you.